It's important to recharge, but when you go on vacation, please don't hide the key under the mat. That's safe-ish. We know safe-ish home security hacks don't actually work. We just use them because they're easy. ADT's systems help keep you safe and secure and are customizable to your needs.
ADT offers tools and services like 24/7 monitoring and cameras you can check from virtually anywhere with the ADT Plus app. Visit ADT.com or call 1-800-ADT-ASAP. Don't settle for safe-ish. Get ADT.
From fitness routines to mental resilience, navigating personal goals to tackling burnout, we all need a little help being human. That's what the Life Kit podcast from NPR is here to do. If you're looking to move with more intention or just need thoughtful guidance on living better, Life Kit delivers strategies to help you make meaningful, sustainable change. Life doesn't come with a manual, but every day you're making choices, some big, some small, that shape the direction of your life. Life Kit offers real stories, relevant insights, and clear takeaways to help you meet those decision-making moments with confidence and clarity.
The thing about Life Kit is I feel like so often the episodes are specifically what I need at the moment. Like they recently did a one about dealing with neck pain. When I was dealing with neck pain, the timing was so perfect to give me those practical tips that I needed. With Life Kit, you get help tackling common issues like relationships, finances, parenting, and your career. Then you walk away with a game plan you can implement right away. Life Kit isn't just another podcast about self-improvement. It's about understanding how to live a little better starting now. Listen now to the Life Kit podcast from NPR.
Lemonada.
I'm Gretchen Rubin, and this is A Little Happier. A few years ago, I wrote my book, Life in 5 Senses, about how to make our lives happier by connecting with our 5 senses. What a joy it was to write that book. One of the most interesting things I learned through my research is that our 5 senses regularly make adjustments and compromises among themselves. For instance, when one sense shuts down, the others become more acute. Lights dim for a concert because we hear better in the dark. We close our eyes when kissing. I'm a fearful driver, and when I do drive, I turn off the radio so I can see where I'm going. When one sense doesn't give us as much information as we want, we can recruit other senses to fill in the gaps. For instance, by listening closely to changes in sound, such as the amount of sound, how sound reflects off surfaces, and the difference in time when a sound arrives at each ear, we can learn about the location and speed of objects with our ears instead of our eyes. When I couldn't track the flight of a seemingly invisible bug that was pestering me, I could listen to try to find it. In general, our senses are alert for change because change might mean danger or opportunity. A bird's flight catches my eye, but I don't notice a rock on the ground. As soon as the sensation becomes familiar, we ignore it. So after a few moments, my skin will no longer register my cotton t-shirt, and the smell of sunscreen will fade. I love the work of artist Andy Warhol. Not so much his visual art, but his writings and interviews. I'd long been haunted by something he wrote in his book, The Philosophy of Andy Warhol, From A to B and Back Again. And because of my research for Life in 5 Senses, I finally understood the scientific basis of a striking observation he made. Andy Warhol describes a time when he was walking through a Woolworth store with a friend, B. His friend wanted to speed through, and Andy Warhol asked, "Why are you rushing, B?" His friend replied, "That buzz is driving me crazy." And here's the line that I think of so often. Warhol asked, "What buzz?" Then explained in the text, "I listened, and there was a buzz, probably a faulty air conditioning system. But for me, it was completely drowned out by the smell of roasted peanuts." It sounds so strange and unexpected the way Warhol phrases his observation. I've recalled it for years. But now I understand that his observation is quite reasonable. Andy Warhol, the genius, had noticed something that I'd never noticed until I studied the subject. That's how our minds work. The buzz of a faulty air conditioning system can be drowned out by the smell of roasted peanuts. I'm Gretchen Rubin, and I hope this makes your week a little happier. from the Onward Project. If you've been keeping up with the podcast, you know that last month, Elizabeth and I went on our first ever reading retreat, which was amazing. It was so fun, just eating, reading, and sleeping all day, every day. No sightseeing, no scheduling, no stress. And it got us thinking that you could really turn anything into a themed retreat. You could go biking, you could go hiking, you could do a board game retreat with friends, or a binge watching retreat. Whatever you're into, it's all about blocking out time and dedicating yourself to something you love.
And while you're away, why not host your home on Airbnb? It's an easy, flexible way to take in some extra cash and make the most of your space. And who knows, that cozy reading nook that you enjoy in your house day to day could be the site of someone else's first annual reading retreat. Your home might be worth more than you think. Find out how much at airbnb.com/host.